What's up, YouTube? This is PA Outdoors, and this is my bug out bag. Hey guys, so this is my bug out bag. It is, I put this together to not just be a 3-day kit. This is more like, more of a long-term situation, a week, 2 weeks, what have you. I wouldn't call it an inch bag, which, some guys have coined that term. I'm never coming home bag. It's not what this is, but, it will definitely sustain me for quite some time. The bag itself is a Condor 3-day assault pack. On the bottom there, strapped to the bottom, I've got a wool blanket. Let me turn this camera around and we'll start going through it. Alright, so on the outside of the pack, starting on this side, I have a Gerber strong arm knife, and in a bug out situation this would immediately come off and go on my hip. On this side I do have a backup knife. This is the Mora Light My Fire knife with the included ferro rod. This is just more of a backup small camp task knife. On the outside I just have some clips, carabiners. This is a hydration compatible pack, and I do have a 3-liter Camelback in it. There's the tube. I have some Ranger pace counting beads. On the waist strap, I have this small pack here. And in this are just some survival pieces along with my fire kit. So right in the front here I have a Fresnel lens, just a couple of water purification tablets, and some aluminum foil. And the idea behind this is, if I were to set up a base camp somewhere and then wanted to go out and about to scout for food, to go fishing or something, this is just clipped on with some MOLLE straps. I can take this off the pack, put it on my belt, and then just take this small kit with me along with a water bottle that I'll show you here in a second. This front pouch, I have an SOL signal mirror, and a full-size P-less Fox 40 whistle. Back here is primarily my fire kit. Right on top I have the UCO stormproof matches in the UCO match case. Several pieces of fat wood. One of these zip fire starters. I believe this is a 5 by 3/8 ferro rod, also with a piece of fat wood, and a striker. Really nice fire steel, came from firesteels.com along with the striker. Big lighter. Several Tinder Quicks. And I'm not even sure who made this anymore. Fire patties. They're basically just similar to the, they're just wax pucks, wax cotton rounds, and then I have a bunch of char cloth right on top. I've got a hole punch in the top, and as you can see, I've already made some char cloth in this container. And that's it for that pouch. We'll move on. On this side, as I said before, I've got a couple of these Grimlock carabiners. This is primarily cordage and some shelter making stuff. So there's a full 100-foot roll of Type 3 550 cord, an entire spool of number 36, I think, bank line, 3 tent stakes, and in here I have just a plethora of stuff. Got some of these tarp clips, a couple of figure 9 carabiners, a couple of standard carabiners, and just a small roll of bank line to make prusik loops, that sort of stuff. It's pretty much everything I need to to construct the shelter with the tarp that I'll show you here in a moment. Moving on to the other side. Here's my container. 32-ounce stainless steel water bottle. The Ollie Camp nesting cup that has the graduated ounce markings on it. And the Pathfinder School bottle stove. So that right there is going to be my water and my cooking. Alright, that is all the outside pouches. Let's dig into it. Okay, so for the interest of time, I'm just going to instead of you watching me pull everything out, I'm going to open up a compartment, and then I'll lay it all out, and then I'll show you what I got. So this all came from the bottom pouch of this Condor 3-Day Assault Pack. This is medical. Moleskin, some bug spray, some Afterbite, what is that? 3, 6, 12 water purification tablets, and an Israeli bandage, and this is the med kit that I put together. I'm not going to go over everything in it, but it's just stuffed full. Tourniquet, forceps, EMT shears, Advil, some duct tape, ace bandage. There's Quick Clot in here. There's an airway, compressed gauze, tape. Obviously, butterfly bandages, standard bandages, 2x2s, 3x3s, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, triangular bandage. I've got this thing just packed up. There's also a scalpel blade in here. So, I'm not a trained medical professional, and there are things in this kit that I just don't know how to use. However, my philosophy on that is, if I was, in a bad situation, I had a bug out. In a lot of cases, you're not going to stay alone forever. Or an emergency, you're traveling, there's people everywhere, and if I got injured and needed something from this kit, and there happened to be a doctor, a nurse that didn't have anything but knew how to use it, I've got it. Kind of my philosophy on that. Alright, so that's medical. Let's move into a different compartment. Food. So I've got everything from quick down and dirty to take some time and cook. So start off, I've just got a titanium spork by No Limits. just a quick Cliff Bar. This would be something, you know, to eat as you're moving. Along with the MRE, MREs are completely cooked. They don't need to be heated to eat, so, you know, if I ate this and I was still on the move, you know, I could just pull this out, bust this open, and, you know, eat part of it or all of it. I'm a coffee junkie, so I've got some of these Folgers coffee singles, along with some instant coffee also. I've got to have coffee. Once that runs out, and if I'm still out there, it's going to be bad. And then just a couple of Mountain House meals, the beef stew and the spaghetti with meat sauce. Okay, the next pocket or compartment is an admin pouch. And basically what I have in there is, I have some long, pretty heavy duty zip ties, two 50-gallon 3mm drum liners. Those will be used most likely for the ground cover for my shelter. A Gerber multi-tool. Roll of Gorilla Tape. Extra batteries for my lights. A Write in the Rain notepad. I left in there, I've got a Sharpie, a pencil, and a Write in the Rain pen. I just left those in the bag. 3 chem lights. My Carmenja, however it's pronounced, Carmenja military lensatic compass, along with the directions on exactly how to use it. I do know how to use it. I've used it a lot. I've done some nav classes, but it never hurts to have those instructions on hand. You know, you start, you know, getting in a panic mode, you forget things, so that's there. Lighting, I've just got this Bushnell TRKR T125L. It's I think it's about 100. I guess it's 125 lumen. Pretty decent flashlight. I have no complaints about it. And then this is a Coleman headlamp. It has 3 white light settings, red light, and blue light. Blue light's for blood tracking. I haven't gotten to use this headlamp much. I'm hoping it's pretty good. My only complaint with that is I've got to carry around different batteries. I got to carry around AA's and AAA's. This is a AA. This takes AAA's. I'd love to be able to condense it down to just taking one style of battery, but I'm still looking. And then these two. This is stuffed in here nice and tight. This is a Sawyer Mini with all of the components, the bag, the straw, the plunger to flush it out. And that all just kind of sits nicely in this bag. This is actually, these bags came in a kit from Lowe's. You got 3 different size bags. Nice little setup. And it just fits in there just so perfectly. This is, I guess I consider this like a hunting or fishing food procurement kit. So in here I've got one of these reels. I can't think what they're called right now, but got one of these. This just you hang it from a tree. You set the hook, you set the line, and you can walk away and forget about it. There we go. There it is right there. A fishing kit with sinkers, hooks, line, bobbers, some swivels. Over here I've got some more hooks, and I've got 3 cable snares. And that's everything that's in that. So yeah, that was the admin pouch. And let's move on. Okay, so this is the large main compartment. I'm going to break this up into 2 segments. So, and it's a clamshell design, so in the main, in one half of it, here's what I have. This is just a t-shirt and a pair of shorts just all rolled up, Shemagh, Frog Togs rain jacket. I have this in that compartment because it fits, you know, it's where it fits. A Bahco Laplander folding saw. A couple of N95 dust masks. I have a belt. So also with my theory on this bag is, you know, if it's the middle of the night and I gotta go, you know, I'm basically giving myself enough time to, you know, and it's, you know, coming up on winter now, so I'm giving myself, you know, I've got to take time to throw on a pair of pants, a shirt, a jacket, socks and shoes, and go. So I'm bringing a belt. I've got a pair of wool socks, and in here I have actually another shirt, another pair of socks, some underwear, a watch cap, you know, like a cotton wool blend watch cap, and I do have a head net for like bugs. That's more of a summer kind of thing, but it's in the bag now. And then to go along with the wool blanket for sleeping, I have the SOL Escape Bivy. This is breathable, waterproof. So these two things are going to comprise my sleep system. Are there better methods out there? Sure. I'd love to be able to bring my military sleep system, but the size, the bulk, yeah, I guess maybe I could strap that to the bottom of the pack instead of the wool blanket. But as it stands right now, this is the setup I'm going to go with. And for shelter, it's going to be those trash bags on the ground you saw earlier, and just a lean-to grabber space blanket. If it seems like I'm going to be longer term or more winter, I will build some sort of debris shelter with my tools. Alright, so that's that section. Okay, last section, just a couple of items here. Hygiene. I've got one of these, this is a microfiber towel with a little laundry bag. My hygiene kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, a roll of toilet paper. There is hand sanitizer, lip balm, wipes, there's beef soap in here. That's pretty much the hygiene stuff right there. Got a boonie hat. I wear glasses. I have a spare pair of glasses in here. I also have a glasses repair kit. I picked this, I think, up like 99 cents, but it's got the screwdriver. It's got extra screws. It's got little extra pads for the nose piece, and even some O-rings. You know, having a spare pair of glasses is great, but if I lose a screw or the glasses break, I really want to be able some way to fix it. So this is, to me, well worth having in my bag. Just a pair of mechanics gloves, and then right here, this is kind of morale stuff. There's a deck of playing cards, which are the UST Survival Tips playing cards. So the regular cards on one side, and on the back they give you some survival tips. I have a Bible, and I have a copy of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. So as far as reading, I think those are the three most important books or documents there are. The Bible and our U.S. Constitution. You know, maybe not on the same scale as each other, but you know, they're both very important to me. So that's it. That is everything. We'll wrap this up. I'll be right back. Oh, and I don't want to forget, this was at the bottom of the pack, the John Lofty Wiseman SAS Survival Handbook. This is the full-size version. At some point in time, I gotta get my hands on the pocket-size version so it doesn't take up as much space. But that's in there as well. So there you have it. That's the PA Outdoors bug out bag. Now I know there's no right or wrong way to put one of these bags together. Everyone has different ideas of what they want to carry. Everyone has different physical abilities on how much weight they can carry. I will weigh this thing here right now. Okay, I'll edit that in, so I don't know what the exact number was. If I had to guess, 30, 35 pounds probably. You know, guys in the Army, that's a standard training ruck march weight. I've carried this bag full like this. The bladder wasn't full, the water bottle was 8 miles. I'm in okay shape. It wasn't the most fun thing I've ever done, but I did it. I live to talk about it. So, yeah. Is it too much? Maybe. Is it not enough? Maybe. Some guys are going to want a tent. Some guys are going to want, you know, a full-size sleeping bag. And, you know, with the compression stuff, I could probably get the mid-weight, the medium bag of the military sleep system in place of that wool blanket and just strap it underneath like I do the blanket. So I could possibly do that. You know, is it too much? Maybe. I'm sure guys are going to comment that it is. I learned that from my Get Home bag. But this is what I like. This is what I'm comfortable with. It gives me lots of options. You know, the extra knife is nice. If you lose the knife, man, in the wilderness, you're in trouble. So, yeah, that's it. Please, like the video, give it a thumbs up. Definitely comment in the bottom. Let me know what you think. And please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And get outdoors, have fun, but be safe out there. Thanks for watching. With the wool blanket attached to the bottom, we're right at 30 pounds. Well, just a tick under. So there you go.